Yes.
Hey, it's Samantha.
It's just Kathy. No, it was, I have some people getting some stuff together to send to you. We were just trying to figure out if he was always crazy or, I mean, some women are...
Well, I wouldn't say always crazy, but within the past, 10, 11, 12 years now, he's really gone downhill. He's...
Oh, you're cutting out.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, he's always been a little... It's gotten worse over the years.
So you think he's got mental problems?
Oh, yeah, he's always had mental problems.
Does he take any medication?
Not that outside of what he's putting up his nose and wherever else, but no.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't talk to him unless I absolutely have to. Most of my kids are grown now. My son is 20, my daughter's 18. I just have to worry about the little one. He's only 14. So if they don't associate with their dad too often. They live with me 24/7 and visit him every once in a while.
Well, he just recently, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, said that someone on the internet, I think he named one lady in specific that called and got his daughter fired from her job. I mean, he just comes up with the craziest things.
Yeah, he's always been what do you want to call him, a conspiracy theorist. He always thinks everybody's out to get him. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from.
Wow.
He's always been that way.
I cannot believe he went to New York and missed his own child's graduation.
Yeah, and I only, outside of him missing the graduation, his neighbors ratted him out, and then my kids told me that this lady from New York was sending my kids stuff, like sweatshirts and shit from New York. That's how I truly found out about her. I didn't know she was married, and I don't think my kids knew. But
yeah, to an investigator named Brian Kinney.
That's her husband?
Yeah.
Did he, I would assume he found out about the affair?
We have no earthly idea, but we are looking into that as well.
Oh,
because
okay.
we have to put a stop to these people. Matt has been going from person to person, group to group to group of people, and oh my God, he's just gotten worse and worse.
Yeah. We're not friends on Facebook or anything, but I see every so often I'll see his rants when my kids show me, but yeah, he's always been that way. I remember when this whole Antifa bullshit happened, and he was telling me that I needed to lock myself in the house and be safe, and I'm just like, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's reported him.
Yeah, he should be on a watch list by now. Oh, he claims he's some that he's been taking these MMA classes, and he's a professional fighter, and
he's a goddamn lie.
He calls all these men out for charity fights, and I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, he's a damn lie. He don't do nothing but go to work, which he barely does that, and sits in the house and drinks and smokes. That's all he fucking does. He don't MMA fight nothing.
Wow. So he's really a piece of work.
Yeah, he's something else. I'm good friends still with his sister and his brother and his nieces and all that. And I know they've tried to talk to him too, but you can't talk to somebody like that, because he's one of those type of people that if he's always right. No matter what you say, no matter how much you prove, he's always right.
Yep.
And that's just the way that he is. You can't talk to somebody like that.
Yep, he's trying to get women to kill themselves, and
That's
and
unfucking believable.
when he targets women, one in particular, he'll tell them kill themselves. He'll do on live videos or spaces on Twitter now because Periscope is gone, and he'll say, I have videos of you looking around on the floor and you thought a piece of sheetrock was crack. And, I mean, he just comes up with the wildest things. And this Daisy, Valerie Clark, that is her name in New York, Valerie Clark, she goes along with everything. Everything. And you know they had a pregnancy scare, right?
Nope, didn't know that either.
Yeah. And he tells his friend, I was working on getting all that to send to you. He tells his friend that that it didn't happen on the first trip down there, it happened on the second trip down there.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's been there more than once. And she pays for it with her husband's money.
You know, this is Matt. So we have 3 kids together, and after I left him and took the kids, I filed for child support. He only had to pay $102 a month for 3 kids.
What?
And he could barely, yes, ma'am, and he could barely pay that, so he fell behind thousands of dollars, and then when the judge got wind of it, called him back into court, and he's a very good manipulator. He's very good at what he does. He manipulates people I swear to God, he should get an award for it. He manipulated the judge. The judge was going to throw him in jail if he didn't do work searches, and he went back to court. A month later, he was supposed to do like 200 work searches a day, and he didn't do not a one. And the judge just slapped him on the hand and asked him what he could pay towards his arrears, and he was like, $20 a month, so that's what I get, if I get that.
Wow.
Yeah. He's never been there for his kids, really. I mean, I've raised them from day one.
Well, we've looked him up, as far as background goes. We know that he's filed bankruptcy on a carpet business.
Yeah, he used to own his own carpet business, and then that's when the judge had enough because he couldn't provide paycheck stubs because he didn't get them. He subcontracted, so he didn't get like paycheck stubs. So the judge had enough of that and told him he needed to get a paycheck job in order for it to be recorded and taken off of his check, the child support every month out of his check. So he finally got a paycheck job, and it comes out, but it's only like I get like 22 something a month, and that's for 3 kids. He still owes back child support, and my son is 20 now.
Wow. God, that is, and then to leave your kids stuck, don't go to their graduation for some piece of ass on the freaking internet.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And he lied, of course. He lies when I confront him. I wasn't in New York. Everybody's lying, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever, whatever. You didn't hurt my kid's feelings because he don't want nothing to do with your ass.
Well, that one picture of them kissing, you can see 2 people in the background. The original picture is a lot bigger, and that's in Times Square.
Yeah.
And not only that, she paid for them to stay at Trump Tower.
Ay.
And we heard he did a stint in jail for 60 or 90 days or something, I don't know. But then he's claiming that he gave Melania Trump a $2,500 donation.
Oh, he's a damn lie.
Yeah.
He couldn't come up with $2,000 to save his soul.
Well,
he lies. He lies so much.
Well, we think he's got something on that Valerie Clark girl because she can't get away from him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who she is.
But she was sending sweaters to your kids from New York.
Yes, my kids got sweatshirts from New York. And then I'd ask, who's that from? Oh, Dad's girlfriend. Oh, okay. He can't keep a woman. He met some woman from down south and moved her and she was all of a week. And packed her left her big shit at his house, which is fucking She just left.
Well, this place is disgusting. We've seen it before.
Oh, it's terrible, and you know we've had CPS in that house because he almost killed my kid, my oldest son. We've had CPS in there, and yeah, they don't care. Ozaki County, where we live, they don't give a shit.
How did he almost kill your oldest son?
Well, he had at the time. I mean, he still has it, but he's got eczema, and he had the worst case in Wisconsin at the time, and he was in his dad's care, and he was slowly dying on his couch. It's a long story, but he didn't do anything. My kid ended up calling me to come and bring him his inhaler machine because he's got asthma as well. And when I looked at him, you could smell him. He was dying, so I just got him to the hospital in time. And they didn't do nothing. They didn't do anything to him.
So do they ever stay there on the Friday nights? Because the Friday night is his night to torture everybody that he can on the internet.
Yeah, because usually my youngest son will go over there on Saturday. Well, with them being out of school, he'll stay from Saturday to like Tuesday, which is fine. Well, not anymore. But, yeah, usually I don't know if Noah has seen or witnessed, or I'm going to ask him. I'm picking him up right now, as a matter of fact, because I'm not letting him stay there no more now. So
I mean, there's concerns. I mean, but we all thought that his children were grown.
Well, the two ones are he's got a 14-year-old. My daughter is 18 and my son is 20. And my son doesn't really have anything, my oldest son doesn't really have anything to do with them. And my oldest daughter, she's got a boyfriend and a good relationship, and she's got a good job, and she don't want her dad meeting her boyfriend ever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So Miss Girlfriend was sending things to your children. Oh, my God.
Yep.
Do you think that they were brand new, or were they hand-me-downs because she has two boys?
I really don't know. I didn't really look at them too well. I don't know how they can package. I don't know. Everything was sent to the dad's house. I don't really know. I'd have to ask her. I don't even know if they have them anymore, but.
Yeah, Friday night is his crazy night, so I really would advise not to let a 14-year-old be there on a Friday night.
Yeah.
He's phone crazy, and he does it all on the phone, and internet crazy, just really bad crazy.
I feel sorry for them other women he's fucking with and
well,
telling them.
I'm one of them.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's not your fault. I just wanted to get a background on him of what kind of person, he really is. I think, maybe there's something, we could probably all pitch in together and, us that are being attacked and probably have him prosecuted or something.
Right.
But he needs to be in the funny farm or the jailhouse.
Yeah.
But on his record, there's also a DWI with a 16-year-old in the vehicle. Who would the 16-year-old be? One of your children? It
wasn't the 16. He was 12, 11, somewhere right around there.
Okay, because it did say under the age of 16.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
That was my son.
Oh, my God.
And
That's
that was
crazy.
With the girlfriend at the time who ended up just bouncing on him.
So other than that, he hasn't been able to keep anybody?
No. Nobody stays long enough.
Wow. Because he'll do this stuff. He'll say the most horrible stuff, and then he'll do this real loud, stupid, crazy laugh. Oh, God, it's disgusting. I actually have people getting some stuff together, and a lot of it is on YouTube, and they're gonna get it all to me, and I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, all right.
I want you to see, now that I know you have a 14-year-old, that really concerns me. I want you to see which what you're leaving your kid with.
Right.
But if possible, don't let him know I contacted you. But I do want to get a bunch of, wait on all this stuff to be sent to me, and then I'm just going to start sending it to you.
Okay.
And you're remarried, right?
Yes, I'm married. Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
Because he probably wouldn't let Matt mess with you.
No, he wouldn't. No. Not at all. Matt, like I said, Matt and I, we really don't talk. I can't talk to him because he doesn't listen. He just yells and he's right and everybody else is wrong, and so I just gave up hope. I don't take him back to court for anything. I don't do any of that. Once Noah's 18, I don't have to deal with him ever again, to be honest with you, unless it's at a wedding.
Yeah, that's true. And again, his daughter may not want him there.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, that's sad that, well, I guess you could say he's done that to himself, because I know what he's doing online to a lot of women, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
But he did bring your daughter into it, and that's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna contact this woman. I'm gonna find out what's going on, because I have his Facebook accounts blocked, and I unblocked him, and I went through it, and I was like, yeah, this is his daughter right here. So I went through the likes, and she liked the picture, and that's how I found her, and then that's how I found you.
Okay.
And I was like, yep, this woman needs to know that he's bringing his own children into this.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want anybody contacting you or getting mad, wanting revenge, and we've all discussed it, nobody wants to get his kids involved in anything. So now that I know for a fact nobody's contacted her or her job or got her fired from the job, I do feel relief, because some, that he messed with, will mess back, and
right.
But
and that's, I've been worried about that for ever since we've been separated. Him starting shit with people, and them coming to the house when my kids are there, and yeah, it's been a big worry. But yeah, nobody's gotten Kylie fired. She quit her own, got herself a better job. It was nothing. Nobody got her fired.
Well, does he know about that?
What they tell him, I really don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't really think Kylie discusses her personal life with him at all, to be honest with you. She just goes over there to make sure her little brother is okay while he's over there.
Yeah. You can see, cans of soup thrown in the sink and beer cans everywhere on his videos. It's just,
oh, yeah.
It's disgusting. It's gross.
The whole house is disgusting.
It's an apartment complex, isn't it?
It is apartment complex.
Yeah. Because he does videos, and there's he has a page called Matt Verrier. You can type that in. He won't know that you've been on it. And you can go through, it's got 3 guns on it. Blue picture, dark blue, and it's got 3 guns, and the guns are white. It's just a avatar. And you can go look on there at the kind of stuff, where he's harassed a black man. He's racist.
Oh, very.
He's very racist. Just some horrible things, and it's on there too where he claims, he donated money, and he took screenshots of, women that he's harassed in the past, which there's several years ago, he posted all these, where they're doubting him, laughing at him and stuff like that. Yeah, so the more you laugh at him, the more you make fun of him or whatever, the worse he gets. Yes.
Yeah, it just pisses him off even more.
Yep. And then he'll lie and all kinds of stuff. The people he associates himself with on there, they're disgusting people. One of them is a dirty lawyer from Alabama who's not even working right now. She's just a horrible blob is what she is. But they make fun of rape, of women that have been raped, and they call them liars, or they ask for it by the way that they dress or whatever, they're horrible. Make fun of people's health. It's always something. Every day it's something. Today and yesterday he has a lady named Tina Vasudeva on his page. He's talking about, he's posting stuff about her.
Yeah.
It's always a woman. It's never a man. There's one, Jim Cropper, but Jim can handle him like he ain't nothing. But, it's whenever he goes after the women, everybody has a problem with that. My dog is going to jump through that window again because somebody is walking down the road. Get away from the window, girl. I have 2 big pit bulls.
Oh, okay.
But as soon as these people get all this stuff to me, I want to send it to you so you can see, maybe his state of mind, what kind of shape he's in.
Sure.
And go to that page called Matt Verrier. There's a video section on it, and you can see him. There's one of him in front of an American flag, and you can tell he's kind of screwed up. He's just weird.
Right.
Yeah, and he was also running hate pages on Facebook. Digging up dirt off of people's past and running background checks on them, and calling CPS on people's families, and you name it. Adult Protective Services on family who had elderly, parents that they were taking care of. They went after so many people. It's unbelievable.
Ay.
Yeah, so it really would be safe not to have your kids around him because there's no telling when somebody's going to come after him.
Right.
Because it could happen. It really could.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked it hasn't yet, to be honest.
I can't believe Valerie Clark had the nerve to send your kids clothes, and oh, that's my mom's girlfriend. Yeah, okay, but she's married. Okay.
Right.
Dirty lady. Dirty lady.
Yeah.
That is
all
good.
right. Yeah. Whenever you gather up that stuff, you can send it on through.
Okay, and keep my phone number.
I will.
And I'll keep in touch with you. Thank you for calling me. I really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for reaching out.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.